like the work of the DAO, the public goods project that we develop, for the community. I'm totally just learning from, the other people that are in there. And um, yep. So we are streaming and live with a starting soon screen. So I will hop down from the stage.
Sure, sure. Hey, Chet, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? I'm doing fine. How about you, Simon?
Doing good as well, thank you. It looks to me like the entire BanklessDAO is in East Denver. Maybe that is what's happening. We have a bigger turnout always, but I appreciate Tobiak and Sprinkles for Winners for joining, and Ernest who is streaming the session right now. So for anybody who is not able to make it today, can watch it on Ernest's channel, like always, which is yes, which is a treasure when it comes to these kind of um, yeah content. How you doing, Chax?
Yeah, I'm doing well, and yeah, I mean, I do understand the Denver clash. Yeah, it's. I went last time, and yeah, it was pretty awesome. So yeah.
Chax, you have like a lot of noise on your background. It's like very heavy. Can you do something about
Okay,
that?
give me a second. Let me try something. Is it better now, or no?
It is, it is
Sorry.
exactly the same. It is exactly the same.
Let me just try rejoining, I guess. I don't really know what's causing it. Let me try rejoin.
You can remove your, if you're wearing a headphone, you can remove it, or if you're not wearing it, you can add it.
Is this better? No?
Not
Still the
really,
same?
no.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No, not really. Yeah, I'm at home.
It's probably the computer which is making the noise. Yeah, I guess it's slightly better right now. It's definitely better when you're on mute. Joking. Okay, so we can
It's really causing it. Do see the Discord voice is showing up as.
Ernest is sounds like they're mining ETH in the office. Is that what's happening, Chax?
What's that?
I,
I
I,
didn't get you.
are y'all mining ETH in the office?
I wish. Nah, it's not. I'm not mining it on this laptop, thankfully.
If there's nothing I can do about it, then we'll take it forward. I guess it's slightly
let me just
better
try
right
rejoining once. Let me maybe try rejoining once. Hopefully,
now.
let's hope.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for your patience. We're about to start. We're about to start right about now. Once once our friend is back. Yeah.
Any luck? Is it better?
Not really, but it is maybe slightly lower. But anyway, let's get started. There's not, I guess there's nothing that can be done. So,
Yeah, sure. We can get.
yeah, sure. So, hey everyone, thank you for joining weekly demos by DAOLationships. This is we have begun to do them here in the amphitheater, so this is something interesting that we are doing. Today we have Chucks on from Spect Network, which is a platform for modular DAOs to operate in the crypto space by organizing tasks, bounties, grants, and funding contributors retroactively. Sounds very interesting. So this demo was recommended by Jeff from Push Protocol. He mentioned requested that we have Spec Network on, and and it is going to be an interesting one. Jax, I leave it to you. And anyone who has a question, please do drop them here in the voice chat, and you're also more than welcome to come on the stage and chat with Jax. Hey, friend, take it forward.
Yeah, for sure. So hey guys, yeah, thanks for being here and thanks for having me. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and do a little bit of introductions and then maybe get started with the demo. And yeah, I know there is a lot of sound, so hopefully, I don't know, it gets better or something over time. So yeah, I'm Chucks. I'm one of the co-founders of Spect. I'm a developer by background. Have been in the crypto space for quite some time. I would say the first time I got in was 2017, and then the first time I started actually building in the space was about a couple of years back. So Spect actually started. So what we what we call ourselves is that we're building a playground of coordination tools for DAOs to centralize context and decentralized decision making at the same time. And the reason I say that, hopefully, I'll be able to show you and maybe even answer questions about why we even call ourselves that, right? So, I'll probably get started without much wasting any more time. Go ahead and share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, cool. Right, let me just move this out. All right. Yeah, so if you can see, I think you see the right screen. So here we have Spect. So this is my dashboard. I've already sort of created several demos here, as you can see. So I'm probably just going to use an existing space, but different things. Firstly, you can create forms, projects, work streams, and folders. So I'll first create a work stream where I'll actually do the demo here. So a work stream is actually if you notice, it's very similar to what we had here, right? It looks very similar, and it is supposed to be similar. It's basically the same abstraction. So what that means is this can go n levels deep, and each of these can have their own set of roles and permissions and integrations. So basically, that's where that modular aspect of Spec comes from. But today, what I really wanted to focus on is something I think is very relevant to BanklessDAO, especially lately. So I'll basically show some of the new stuff that's been added to Spec for incentivizing surveys and any other sort of forms. So we will take the we will do several of these, and we will see how these surveys can be incentivized with different things. So first of all, here I'll just go ahead and create a folder, and in the folder I'll create a form. So I'll just name the form here. We also have some templates, which I won't probably have time to demo today, but yeah, we have some templates that lets you create a grant workflow, new DAO onboarding workflow, and a Kanban project management code. But we're not going to do that today. So actually, before, I should probably let me see if I can find that. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I should have it here actually. Newsletter, it has some case study about a recent survey that was run by the InfoSec team, right? So The other few things is like distributing ERC20 tokens, and then also like a lot. If we have time, we'll go through this. This one we probably won't have time, and then in the end we'll have a Q&A, and then we'll have a distribute. I'll share a feedback form basically. So let's get started. Let me just.
Is that what a workflow looks like, Chuck? The Kanban?
I mean, I have just changed it. There is like you can add, you can set it up however you want.
Okay.
So maybe I can just like create a new one and show you. Like project board, you can add like different views, and you can also add like different fields and everything. But yeah, we will come to this if we get time at the end. So let me, I'll just keep this on the side so I can refer to it as well. All right. So yeah, let's get started. Let's create the first form. That's the first one. All right. So here, yeah, like if you've used any other forms, you'll probably be pretty familiar with this stuff. So yeah, like the spec form supports pretty much like all the fields that you can think of, both Web 2 and Web 3 native. So things like your like text fields, email, like Discord, GitHub, integrations. Integrations in the sense like Discord, GitHub fields where you can verify it. And then like things like yeah, like single select, multi select, links. The Web3 native fields are like ETH address, reward. So these are all like Web3 native fields, and then you have some other stuff as well, numbers, dates, and all that stuff. So anyway, so I'll just add a question here. So yeah. And yeah, so this can be like whatever, single select or field maybe. Yeah, just save that. So let's say this is a survey, right? I didn't obviously like add all the survey questions, but like, yeah, you can assume, yeah, like you can add like questions there, add survey logic, and then now like the insight. So all this needs is basically your event ID. If you've created co-ops before, you may be familiar with this, and then the edit code. So these are actually when you create the POAP on the website, POAP sends you an email with these, right? So you can add it here, and once it's added, we see it's been added, and then yeah, so I'm just going to share this now and maybe show you the responder side. Yeah, so as you can see on the responder side, it says, yeah, like POAPs are being distributed. So yeah, the responder can like connect their wallet.
So you automatically get a POAP on filling the form without having to claim it separately?
Exactly, yes.
And that's very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, so this is how it looks on the responder side. So I can just just put some text here and then submit it. And once I submit, I automatically can claim this POAP. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, like after you claim, you can like view it on coop.xyz or like share it on Twitter and stuff. So anyway, so this is the bare minimum of like how you can enable it with like some sort of incentive, right? But now, like we know that whenever there is some incentive, there are incentive farmers, right? People come and try to like, I mean, me, like I can like right now I have 10 accounts. I can just like basically log out of this and then use a different account and like farm the same co-op, right? And this is actually something, if you guys read the newsletter, it happened, believe with the like that latest survey about like ran by the InfoSec team in BanklessDAO. So just gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna try and farm this. Whenever MetaMask allows me. Okay. Yeah, so I can actually like see the form and I can do the same thing with this account as well. So how can you prevent that as the form creator? You can like basically also here actually like as the form creator you can set what that score is. Like it's so it like the responder needs to have a minimum of 100%, but you can like as the creator set each of these stamps how much percentage they carry. So I'm just gonna leave this with the default values for now, but yeah, it's fully customizable. So yeah, so now that I've added this passport, now I won't be able to like just refresh with the same account, and I will be asked to go to passport. Yeah, so here, yeah, so as the responder now, like I'm not able to like really respond, so I have to like get these stamps. I can just click this, get the stamps from passport, come back, refresh, and I can like respond after that. So this is actually like how like you can prevent sort of like Sybil attacks on incentivized forms, right? So so this is just one way to incentivize. I wanted to also show a couple of other ways which we recently added. I mean, it's actually wait, let me go back here. Yeah, so this stuff is actually not even like open yet. Like it's still in like closed alpha. So let's maybe go over one of them. Yeah, in terms of plugins, I mean, again, the form stuff, I'm not going to go over because it's similar. One thing actually I did want to go over is here, like on forms, like some of you may be like, yeah, like who connects what, like NFT or ownership, or it can also be like even things like Twitter profiles and stuff like that. So you can actually like use Guild to like, if you're creating an internal form, you can do use Guild. If like let's say you want to collect payments, you can also do that from forms, and you can also distribute like soulbound tokens using mint kudos. And these are the two latest ones we actually added, which is the first is ceramic, which is like if you wanted to store data in a like in a very like composable way, such that other people can build on the form responses. You can use this plugin. But yeah, I'm going to show this one right now, which is distributing ERC20 tokens. And these sorts of... sorry.
There's a question as well along the same lines, which you can address maybe, which is like we have an education department that also runs surveys every time a session like this is done. So the question is, can education department get the permission to distribute girly testnet tokens created by our Juicebox campaign? Is that a possibility?
Girly testnet. I mean, we currently support like mainly Polygon, but yeah, we can add girly. It's not a big deal. As long as it's ERC20, yeah, you'll be able to distribute. Like here, as you can see, like you can add token from address. So currently, in terms of chain, it's only Polygon, but yeah, like we can definitely add other EVM networks. yeah, I hope that answered the question. Um, so here you can set like the total amount. I'll just keep it to Polygon Matic, and um, this is like done in a like trustless way. So like I have set 0.1, and then there are two ways to distribute these rewards. One is your pay per response, so with every response you can send tokens. And the other is lottery. I'll show lottery what it is. Basically, it's just like one winner gets the whole amount, basically. So yeah, I'm just gonna pay. Like here, you can pick amount to pay per response. I like this should always be less than the total amount. Right now, I'm just setting it as equal because I'll be the only one claiming it. Um, Yeah, so this has been added. So again, like generally you would want to add some sort of civil protection or like gating to prevent people. Um, but yeah, for this demo, I want like for this specific form, I want. Just gonna go ahead and share this. Sorry. So I'll submit this response, and I should be able to claim the tokens here. It takes a couple of seconds. And yeah, so now we can see that it has become claimable. Um, so yeah, as the responder now I can claim these tokens. Same deal. We view the transaction on Polygon Scan if we want to. Um, so yeah, that's the main like per response incentivization. The other activity I don't know is this Salman, is this a 30-minute thing or a 1 hour thing?
Uh, 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then yeah, we do have some time. I'll just maybe do this parallelly. So let me create one more form. So what I wanted to do was like sort of an activity. So like I'll create a lottery, and then like whoever is attended, like they can sort of respond, and like basically one of one person basically will be able to like claim the tokens for a specific form. So like this way I can also like we can like it'll be more collaborative, I feel like. So I'll just do that. So here yeah, same deal. Total amount need to set, so I'm going to set like 3 matic, because I mean it could have been more, but it's the bear market, you guys understand. uh, I'll set it as lottery, and the way this works, we have two things. Right now, only one of them the UI supports. We are going to add the other one as well. So the first way is like minimum number of responses. So whenever it hits the minimum number of response, so let's say how many people are there. Sorry, I was not checking. Okay, we have 7 people, so yeah, we can maybe set minimum responses to 7. And once we do this, like whenever the 7th response comes in, it gets triggered automatically, and like one person will get an email saying, yeah, you won the lottery.
Uh, you could also show us like the other tools that are there, like This is really cool. The surveys are really cool. But if you want, you could also.
Sure.
Yeah, we got a good
Yeah,
picture
yeah,
of the
sure.
survey. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Uh, yeah. Once this transaction goes through, I'll just share the link, and then yeah, maybe we can do that. Let's go. Should have probably put more.
If you're planning to drop a link, you better send it to me because you might get kicked out of the call since you're like, are you gonna guest pass? Yeah.
I see. No, I'm not. I actually like I have like I hold enough bank to be in the Discord, I think. But yeah, I can
Okay.
send you the link anyway, like just in case.
Cool. Okay, I didn't realize. Yeah. Okay.
All right, let me do that real quick. And yeah, so yeah, Salman, if you could just share it on the thing. All right, so yeah, we went through some stuff here. What I wanted to go over next was, let's see. Yeah, so we could probably go over the grants workflow unless there is any other question. So these are the these were the items, right? So we can go over maybe the grants workflow then, and feel free to stop me if there's any other questions. Yeah, so I'll just go back here, and here maybe I'll create one more folder, and yeah, I'll just use the template directly. So with the template, I'll just need to click this. I can integrate Discord, and I'll show you why this Discord integration could be important. Like you can, we actually have this automation module which you can use to give out roles and stuff. Like you can also like send messages up when something happens on Spect. Let me just connect it and go over the automations.